To Nagaland TV, I am Yashira and you're watching Nltv News now. First, headlines. Several bodies including NSUI, Nagaland DNSU, NCPA endorses offline examination as against online mode of exams. Bodies urge agitating students to utilize time and prepare for the upcoming examinations. The Chimukudima Ao Langur Telongjam has been officially launched on Saturday in the presence of Padma Bhushan awardee Dr. S.C. Jamir. The organization is committed to joining hands with Naga Brethren for Naga cause. A nationwide strike has been organized by resident doctors against the central government's decision to postpone the NEET PG 2021 counselling by 4 weeks. Doctors threaten to intensify protest if government does not respond. Prime Minister Narendra Modi chairs a high-profile meeting on the COVID situation and vaccination drive in the country. Meeting comes amid rising global concerns over a new strain of coronavirus named Omicron. The World Health Organization declares the recently discovered B11529 strain of COVID-19 to be a variant of concern. Variant renamed as Omicron, put into the most troubling category of COVID-19 variants. Nagaland College Principals Association stands firm with Nagaland University's decision of conducting offline examinations. NCPA, through a release, expressed pain over the agitation being carried out by the students demanding online examination for the upcoming Nagaland University's undergraduate odd semester examination 2021. The association stated that they regret the action of students attempting to temper process of meritocracy. Meanwhile, NCPA encouraged the students to prepare for offline exam as per routine provided by Nagaland University. Notably, the examinations are scheduled to be held from December 3 to 17, 2021. National Students Union of India Nagaland on Friday released a press statement regarding the online-offline agitation by students of Nagaland University. NSUI Nagaland stated that the physical mode of exams is the best option for quality. However, after taking feedbacks and opinion of students from across Nagaland, the union said that there were certain aspects of the demands that needed due consideration. It said it has been over a month since resumption of offline classes, with classes being held alternatively and during the online mode of classes. The union said that many students suffered due to poor internet network conditions, which caused serious challenges in the teaching process and in completion of syllabus. They also mentioned that there was a time frame of 6 months in each semesters earlier, but this time the students had got only 4 months for one semester. Further, it said that the exam routine has been announced in a very short notice, leaving the students clueless. After closely monitoring the recent developments on the issue of online-offline mode of examinations, the union requested the Nagaland University authorities to assess the situation with utmost priority and listen to the students' grievances and come out with what will be in the best interest of the students. Online mode of examination should not be endorsed in the state at the moment for the benefit of entire students' community and their educational process. Dimapur Naga Students Union, through a release, stated on Friday. The union expressed concern over online mode of examination and claimed that online classes and online examinations have more drawbacks rather than any gain. DNSU appealed the authorities of Nagaland University to reconsider the already published exam routine and stated that continuous lockdown had affected even the syllabus coverage in most of the colleges and that students are concerned about performing efficiently in the final examinations, which are truly genuine and understandable. Therefore, the office requested that Nagaland University to also kindly reconsider a decrease in the syllabus as well. Furthermore, the union requested the students to stop their agitation and start focusing on the exams ahead. The Chumukutima Ao Lanur Telongjam, also known as Chumukutima Ao Youth Organization, was officially launched on Saturday, 27 November 2021. During the launching program, special guest Padma Bhushan awardee Dr. S.C. Jamir stated that Nagaland was brought from darkness to light through the principles of faith and truth. He further said that Nagaland has been put into two different pictures, and through these, Jamir stressed that people of the same church and government fail to differentiate good and evil in Nagaland, instead of spreading positivity and development all over Nagaland. Naga are into gossips, ignorance, corruption, disunity among siblings, contests such as fashion shows and other societal issues instead of bringing unity and development puts Nagas into disharmony and disturbance.
Yang sama foto, kota sama foto nungi, sayu siniaro. Asaiba sayu singici, tama, uci. Eba yongce. Awalnya matang masa, nakali maconga. Tamang dia nungi panoki, tesawat dia benar. Asaijo, upola nor tamang. Asal tamam dia tak benar. Anak ini tampur kama, menoktan sesak sama. Nakalima noksan nalir, dan nakalima ya. Ibarat dia kas saja dia. Tajongda mesti tu. Tama jongda mesti tu. Temenan dah mesti tu. Dah. Dan nakalima dong kisi cepi ya. No sampasang ka, no utubak ka, karakindang ka, asu kisi cepi. No semua. Fashion show, beauty contest, asal Thanksgiving. Idam jangan sih, renok sebab maba kata aje mongol. People don't see, ay aroga kasa, karomna kasa, asno kasa, tenok. Sudah bangun saya mongol ya, dah ibarat jaga nongce, aje nakalima je. Ini tak kabar, ay gara sama siapa.
Sir, my question is, 18th of November day apuni laga ido stroke laga ido fake news philai but then sir itia apuni laga what did that actually happen that day, and then sir itia apuni la health condition kining ase?
No, I'm okay now. Naga people are crying for unity.
Yes.
Naga people are praying for early solution, and it is the time that people should stand united with one word and with one aim. This is not a time neither for defection nor for split. And I strongly, expressed my view against any dissident work or any division work. Since they have promised, they should demonstrate it through their action.
Chumukutima Ao Youth Organization, takan Ao laga kota di do Chumukutima Ao Lanur Telongjam ini aku aji takan formation hoise. Only idu formation noha gede takan interim body korna thakise aru idu interim body convener Mr. Lanu Sungam Longchar tai adi ase ami kan logot to aibi ami kan idu Chumukutima Ao Lanur Telongjam laga formation to takan la motives to ki ase convener ba hutilo.
Sure, thank you. Ami kan yate Chamukotima, the youth, our manu youth, Quato Pishiase, Hoilibi Union Icta Takanai. Aro Mogan Pavanato Bishi Tagijay, Kiteva to Dusra tribes can logot, Dusra Manuan Lotbi Amigan Kampishi Miligna Kuribumun. Hoilibi Amigan Au Gando youth platform Icta Natagijabra, Etukan Kuribun Naparagin Ahitagishe. To Amigan like minded youth can. Au manukan olop miligina kotha korigina etu lage platform na thakile do ami kan kam koribo na paribo eneka korigina ami kan aji etu tisor bra time phal digina etu ami kan start koribo pari ase aro ami kan believe kori ase etu laga platform bra Jamugudi mate hi noi Dimapur district Naga manu
SDG One Stop Destination will be held by the SDG Coordination Center Planning and Coordination Department during the Hornbill Festival from December 1 to 10 at Kisama Heritage Village. The theme of all the activities is related to the SDG's 17 ambitious global goals that 193 members of countries of the United Nations, including India, have agreed upon in 2015, which are to be achieved by 2030. One-stop destination will be organized with activities related to SDGs such as quiz, games, drawing competitions, short film screening, pledge, and much more on different days during the festival. The government of Nagaland has been working towards localizing and integrating the SDGs or the global goals since 2019. This is yet another effort towards creating more awareness and public participation on the SDGs-oriented action, as well as aligning all activities to the SDGs during the festival period. Based on a comprehensive data on employees collected from all departments by the Personal Information Management System Cell, Personal and Administrative Reforms Department, the Additional Chief Secretary and Finance Commissioner has informed that the decision was taken to introduce the payment of salaries and wages through e-pay bill system. The system will be effective from the month of November 2021. Payment of salaries and wages under e-pay bill will be enabled only for government employees who have been registered in the PIMS database as notified by the PNAR department. All the departments have been directed to strictly adhere to the procedures and guidelines issued by the Personal and Administrative Reforms Department for updating the employees' details and data in the PIMS portal. The Deputy Commissioner of Police and PRO Dimapur issued a press release on an unidentified dead body of a non-local male which was recovered from Dhobi Nala, Dimapur on Friday. The man is said to be around 36 to 38 years approximately. The police, on completion of all legal formalities, shifted the dead body to the district hospital, Dimapur morgue, for post-mortem examination. As per the inquest report, no apparent injuries and no foul play is said to be suspected. The description of the deceased is stated as wearing green jacket, grey and black check shirt, black colored long pants and black chappals. Moreover, claimants, relatives or friends of the deceased have been requested to contact the officer in charge, West Police Station, Dimapur, at mobile number 70850 55024. Our Students' Union Dimapur on Saturday organized a one-day penalty shootout festival at DDSC Stadium, Dimapur. A total of 56 teams from Dimapur and other districts participated in the tournament. Furthermore, Our Students' Union Dimapur President Temsu Kaba Iyer, in an interview with Nltv, stated that the main motive behind organizing the festival is for the development of the community in Dimapur. He also encouraged the youths to not to just blame or wait for the government, but to take up a step and initiate for the interest of the community.
Amen jana nisina amen lockdown ni aise last year ba aru this year ni hoise aru itu organize kura do mon bi ekta ini aula din noina amen sob naga hobe other communities hobe amen sob ekta thakile bhal hobo naki kona idu open panel di shoot out kuri dise not only for our sob ge amen ekta unity karne kona amen idu shuru korise hoy aje date to be NPSC la exam bi india bi chule ase bole bi upai nai idu amen time to ine ho jaise idu ane idu bi ine amen ki holibi থাকিব লাগে আমেন একটা ইদু ভিজন একটা রাখিনা কুৰা আছে না উনা আছে আৰু মন ইদু পেনাল্টি শুট তো ইদু মন কি কাৰণে কুৰা আছে কলি তো আমেন ইদু আউটসোর্সিং সুনি ডিমাপুৰ বা ইদু 2018 দে কলদিন জুবিলি থাকিছে ইদু দাম দে আমেন সব যিখিনা থাকিব নলে কোনোবা আৰু বি নেজানি না থাকিলে ইদু কলদিন জুবিলা নামৰা মন
Kachar District Police has apprehended a People's Liberation Army AIDE, including 3 persons, over recovery of an improvised explosive device in Lakhipur area along Assam-Manipur border on November 23. Kachar District SP Ramadeep Kaur stated that IED was recovered at the Jujam near the Lakhipur area in Kachar District and that 4 persons, including a woman who worked as a source for the Manipur-based insurgent group PLA were arrested. The PLA AIDE was identified as Rakhibul Nessa, a 39-year-old woman, a resident of Jaipur in Lakhipur area. It has surfaced from the preliminary investigation that the IED was planted in the area to target Manipur officials. Resident doctors have threatened to go on strike on Saturday against central government's decision to delay NWT NEET PG 2021 counselling by 4 weeks. The strike was announced on Friday by various national doctors' unions. Meanwhile, resident doctors from Safdarjung Hospital, RML and Lady Hardinge Medical College decided not to treat patients in OPD on November 27. The strike by resident doctors is also being supported in several states. They also demand to take necessary measures for expediting the counselling as well as the admission process and fast-track the court proceedings on an urgent basis. The president of the Federation of All India Medical Association, Dr. Rohan Krishnan, called the move wrong and stated that young doctors across country are already on duty day and night, which has also affected their medical education. OPD services in hospitals across the country, including Delhi, will be affected on Saturday due to proposed strike.
Staging this protest to stage our voices that the NEET PG counselling, which is already delayed, the counselling which is done in the month of June, July, it is already delayed and our administrators are further delaying it. We just want to say that we have been working like this for a long time. Take our voices seriously. We are burned out, we are stressed out. We need our juniors. And it's not just departmental works we are doing. We are also doing the COVID duties and all the other duties also. And we just...
तो और जो अभी जो 6th of January जो दी गई है डेट सुप्रीम कोर्ट के द्वारा, वो डेट एक्चुअली गवर्नमेंट के द्वारा मांगी गई है, 4 हफ्ते का टाइम मांगा गया है. तो ये 4 हफ्ते क्यों चाहिए? इन्हें रिजर्वेशन पॉलिसी जो मॉडिफाई करना है वो अगले सेशन से करें. अभी ये सेशन चलने दें. जो आपका प्रोस्पेक्टस में आता है उस चीज को आप फॉलो करें और जो भी आपको मॉडिफाई करना नेक्स्ट सेशन से करें. आज तो सिर्फ हमने ये रखा है कि हमारे जितने भी रेजिडेंट डॉक्टर्स हैं वो ओपीडी में नहीं जाएंगे. बट आज शाम फिर से फोडा की मीटिंग है, ऑल ओवर इंडिया मीटिंग है शाम में 5 बजे. उसमें भी ये डिसाइड करेंगे कि मंडे से हम सारे इलेक्टिव जो भी
Petrol and diesel prices continue to remain at the same amount for the 23rd day in a row. The government cut excise duty on petrol by ₹5 per litre and that on diesel by ₹10 a litre on November 3 to give relief to consumers battered by record high retail fuel prices. The November 4 decline took the price of petrol in Delhi to ₹103.97 a litre. The price has remained the same on November 27. Diesel price stayed unchanged at ₹86.69 per litre on the day. The SDG Coordination Center Planning and Coordination Department will continue Nagaland's second Green Christmas campaign this year, mobilizing all the residents of Nagaland to celebrate a sustainable and environment-friendly Christmas will be focused in this campaign. Key objective of the campaign is to align the festival celebration to the United Nations SDG definition and make Christmas beyond sustainable. As part of this campaign, the department opened up the Green Christmas Contest 2021. Applications will be taken from December 1 to 25. The theme for this year's contest will be minimalism, involving celebration to the maximum by using minimum and locally available resources. In the contest, residents and communities of Nagaland can apply, sharing 1 to 5 photographs and 1 video of not more than a minute to showcase the best practices of how they are celebrating a green Christmas. The same may be also shared on social media platforms with hashtag Nagaland for Green Christmas, hashtag Nagaland for SDGs. 3 winners will be awarded by rupees 10,000 each. The air quality in the national capital continues to be in the very poor category, with the AQI clocking at 407 at 9 a.m. on Saturday. The city's 24-hour air quality index stood at 406 on Friday. Neighboring Faridabad stands at 434, Ghaziabad at 376, Gurugram at 378, and Noida at 392. Also recorded the air quality in the very poor category. It is expected to improve from November 29 onwards due to high wind speed. Local surface winds are likely to increase slightly for the next 2 days, dispersing pollutants and leading to a slight improvement in the air pollution. However, the AQI will be in the higher end of the very poor category. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Saturday chaired an important meeting on the COVID situation and the vaccination drive in the country with top officials. The meeting comes amid rising global concerns over a new strain of the coronavirus, which the World Health Organization has named Omicron and classified as a highly transmissible virus of concern. The meeting was being attended by Cabinet Secretary Rajiv Gauba, Principal Secretary to the Prime Minister P.K. Mishra, Union Health Secretary Rajesh Bhushan and Niti Aayog Member Health Dr. V.K. Paul among others. India's total tally of COVID-19 cases stand at 3,45,63,749, while the count of active cases has declined to 1,07,019, while the cumulative number of COVID-19 vaccine doses administered in the country has crossed 1,20,096. The second day of the much-awaited Cherry Blossom Festival of Meghalaya concluded with chaos and violence as visitors, angry over not being let inside the festival arena, clashed with the police, forcing them to fire tear gas shells to disperse the unruly mob. A group of people reportedly got angry after they were not allowed to entry into the Giant Sports Complex in Polo for the evening's entertainment. As part of the festivity, reportedly trouble began after authorities denied entry to the public after 7 p.m. following which the angry crowd went on a rampage, tearing down festival signage and even tried to break through the gates. Notably, bottles were also hurled at the police, who resorted to tear gas firing. Rampath Yatra Express connecting Maharashtra's Pune to Ayodhya in Uttar Pradesh was flagged off on Saturday with an aim to promote pilgrimage tourism after the success of Ramayana Express. The special train is set to tour 6 pilgrim destinations associated with Lord Ram, which includes Nandigram, Sriverpur, Varanasi, Prayagraj, Chitrakoot and Ayodhya. The Indian Railway Catering and Tourism Corporation has informed that the train will have AC class as well as sleeper coaches. The full package including breakfast, lunch, dinner, stay, transport and as a guide set at a price range of 14,000 and passengers can book the train tickets at www.irctc.tour.is. A major incident took place in Gujarat's Gulf of Kutch on Friday when two cargo ships collided, leading to oil slick in the Arabian Sea. No casualties have been reported in collision between the bulk carriers MVs Aviator and Atlantic Grace off the coast of Gujarat. The PRO has informed that the Indian Coast Guard ships in the vicinity have been put on standby while the situation is continually monitored. The pollution control vessel in the area have also been put on standby. The World Health Organization on Friday declared the recently discovered B11529 strain of COVID-19, first detected in South Africa, to be a variant of concern and renamed it Omicron. The classification has put Omicron into the most troubling category of COVID-19 variants. Nations rushed to ban flights to slow the spread of Omicron on Friday, while stock markets and oil prices plunged on fears surrounding the variant, potentially dealing a heavy blow to the global economic recovery. WHO said it could take several weeks to complete studies of Omicron to see if there are any changes in transmissibility, severity or implications for COVID vaccines, tests and treatments. Russian President Vladimir Putin is set to come to New Delhi, India for the 21st annual summit between India and Russia on December 6. The summit comes after a year-long gap that has seen many developments, from the onset of COVID-19 to the inauguration of a new administration in the US to the Taliban takeover in Afghanistan on the same day. India and Russia will also hold their first ever formal talks on sidelines of the summit. These talks will be held between the two countries' foreign and defense ministers, while President Putin and Prime Minister Narendra Modi will also have a bilateral meeting. Nagaland has been officially listed as the 10th poorest state in India, says Niti Aayog's first multidimensional poverty index report released on Friday. Furthermore, among the districts in Nagaland with the multidimensional poor ratio, Mon has the highest ratio with 45.56%, Twinsang with 38.63%, Kiferi with 37.33%, Longlang with 33.88%, Phek with 27.2%, Peren with 24.6%, Zunheboto with 23.71%, Dimapur with 17.33%, Kohima with 11.18% and Mokokchung with 8.34%. India has declared that it will resume international flights to all countries from December 15. However, due to existence of COVID pandemic in some countries, restrictions on number of flights will depend on the health risk status of that particular country. Flights to US, Canada, Australia, UAE, Saudi Arabia, Thailand and Sri Lanka will fly from India at 100% pre-COVID capacity. Europe and countries like Singapore, 75% flights capacity. Meanwhile, China and Hong Kong flights will accommodate at 50% capacity. Notably, India has also signed air service pacts with at least 109 countries, according to reports. Due to the discovery of new coronavirus variant, many countries have started imposing travel restrictions to South Africa. In a recent incident, a minor girl from a private school Varanasi district of Uttar Pradesh was sexually assaulted by a sweeper on November 25. The heinous incident was reported from Lahartara locality under Sigra police station. The Sigra police apprehended the accused after the girl's parents lodged a sexual assault complaint against the accused. The SHO Sigra police station Bajirnath Singh stated that the accused, who was identified as a 23-year-old Sinku, assaulted the minor girl when she went to the toilet on Friday morning. The police confirmed the incident after checking the CCTV school footage. That is all for now. Keep watching Nagaland TV for more news and updates.